at that point, I go back and I go to my scoreboard and put my scoreboard up. Now, here's how I'm going to run. I'll show you when we get started here how this will work. So you can see everything there. You can see the scoreboard, and you can see what's going on. In a second, we're going to give it a couple minutes. Got to get Hooters lineups are usually hanging on the wall in the dugout, and then I usually have to go over here to the coach over here and get them here. And I will tell you, sometimes they don't have first names on them. So guess what? Unless they give them to me, I can't do them. So if you want to go dugout and get ours, I'll run over to get Triopia's. I figured I wouldn't have you do it all today. I'd let you run that and do as much play-by-play as you want to do.
Okay.
Because I'd say you're pretty comfortable play-by-play, aren't you?
I feel like I should be.
Okay.
But
so I'll keep book today.
Okay.
So you don't have to concentrate on doing book and doing that.
Okay.
And then Thursday I'll be here for a while before I take off out to golf.
Okay.
So I'll get you, make sure you're set up right and everything.
Okay.
Tear down is fairly simple. It's one of those things, if too many things get unplugged, it's okay. We know where it goes.
Okay.
So I will keep book, and I got to move my car, but we'll get started. I'll show you, you got your reads for you. Okay, book. Here's your reads, and I usually kind of keep them underneath the briefcase. So, heating and cooling all through the break. So what I normally do is I run the intro, the music, and all the sponsors. When it's done, I come back in. This is the screen. Heating, cooling pregame. Say where we're at, who we're playing, what game we're doing, and say we're going to take a break and be back with the Blessing Health Systems keys to the game. Okay. And then you go to commercial. I run about 5 minutes of commercials unless I get distracted. And then I come back and I read one of these at the beginning and one of them at the end. It doesn't make any difference which ones you use. Okay? I use keys to the game. You've listened. Pitching, we don't want to walk people. That equals runs. Errors in the field, don't want to make errors. And those are not only fielding errors, but mental errors of thrown to the wrong base, things like that. You can make up your own, okay? Hitting wise, when we put the bat on the ball, and for a key for this team is getting people on so we can run. And then go to a 5-minute break. Come back with a dot transportation starting lineups. Do your starting lineups. If you've got time, take another break, and then you can come back and talk about all you want.
So after I say that lineups, you read these two
Yeah,
things?
one at the beginning, one at the end. Make sure you read something off of here each time we come back in. Usually when I come back in, it's, hey, you're listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame, or when I go back out, this is part of the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame. You can shorten these up too. As you get familiar with them, like I don't even have to look at this front page hardly unless I want to go down here on something else. Easiest one on here. If you think it may be a heart attack or a stroke, stop thinking and start dialing 911. Quick action can save a life, brought to you by Blessing Health System. The easiest one. Then added a new thing. We call it for baseball. It's top 3 this inning. You do not have to do it every single inning and half inning. It's just a way to get Grady's in there. It says top 3 batters this inning will be Dieterle, Wyan Casting, Michael Casting. I shorten it up even that far and just read this maybe a couple of times a game. And then this is a new one. Take it to the.
So what do you say here? Like as far as you just saying at the beginning of each inning?
Yeah, you can. You don't have to do it every single inning.
Okay.
It's like the Cast Communication scoreboard. I don't say that every single time. I just work it in 3-4 times a game.
Okay.
Get this worked in sometime 3 or 4 times a game. I probably do a little more than that.
And you call it what? The
Grady
Grady
Agency top first 3 or top 3 this inning.
Okay.
So you're just giving the next top 3 batters.
Okay.
Jeremy came up with this. It was a take it to the bank 3-pointer for basketball. It's a take it to the bank home run. If we don't have one and haven't had one midway through the ball game, I just say, hey, we're waiting for that, Farmer State Bank and Trust Company home run today. Talk to them and, you can say this home runs are sponsored. I'll get this changed for you. Okay. I'll do a new sheet because I do it blindly. Just say, home runs hit. It's brought to you by the Farmer State Bank and Trust Company at 129 West Main, Mount Sterling. Then I'm going to call it. Sometimes I say just Farmer State Bank and Trust Company. Shorten those up. And I'll key on this. End of the ball game, we want to do Mount Sterling Foods is sponsoring the stats at the end of the ball game.
Okay.
Like we got 14 runs on 5 hits, 3 errors, and left 10 on base.
Okay.
And then the player of the ball game, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, is Casting Lumber. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, KLC. That's why I say I'm gonna walk you through this side of stuff.
Okay.
And I can, if you miss it, I'll catch it. Don't think I'm saying you're wrong. I'm just helping you out as a reminder. And I've got it memorized. I probably don't need the sheet.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna do something. Found a little trick to keep that lid where I want it. Lisa and I, it's really funny when I get over on the girls' games, I forget that it's her girls, and I start announcing, and she will say, "Hey, it's my girls."
Yeah.
Okay, get your headset on. We'll get you on the air, and then I'll move the vehicle here in a minute. All right. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yep, make sure the mic stays close to your mouth. Yeah, that's probably good for right now. We'll see how it works. All right, you're live. So I want you to hit this 3rd button here. Slide the red button down over there.
Welcome to another broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports. BC Hornet Sports is your source for Brown County sports and more, providing coverage of Brown County football, basketball, baseball, volleyball, on both the junior high and high school levels. BC Hornet Sports is an affiliate of Hope Through Faith Ministries, Incorporated. Hope Through Faith Ministries provides support funding for programs such as Scholastic Bowl and other programs, as well as support sports programs and guest speakers in our schools. They provide seminars in our local community on critical life decisions, leadership, and other events. Thanks for watching our broadcast and supporting the Brown County Hornets and BC Hornet Sports. Go Hornets!
Slide that up.
Welcome, Hornet fans, to the Scranton pregame, Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame. Scranton Heating and Cooling, they do more than heating and cooling. They do solar also. Web, cooperman.com, or call 217-773-2626. We are here at Brown County High School today. Beautiful day, a little bit windy. You'll probably hear some wind in the mic today. But we are here for a game between the Triopia Trojans and the Brown County Hornets. I'm here with Steve. You guys will have to take it a little bit easy on me today. Feel free to message me if I'm screwing up or if we've done something wrong with the commercials. My phone number is 217-430-5794.
That'll be the hard thing. They've got my phone number. It's speed dialed in, Sean.
Yeah.
So, give Sean is here trying to learn how to set things up and do the broadcast so he can help us out. I've got golf league coming up, Sean, and my personal time's kind of important too. So I know that you'll be out here if we have home games or so on Thursdays, but he's learning things today. We're glad that he's doing it. And tell you what, we're going to take a break to commercial, and we'll be back. This is the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame. We'll be back with your Blessing Health Systems keys to the game.
Fast start to the new year. I'm Quick Casey with Cascom. You can kick off the new year with the most reliable, high-speed internet on the market. We have plans starting at just $49.95 a month for 100 by 100 meg per second speed. Get ready, you gamers. Ask about specials on 1 and 2 gig speeds. And if you think that's fast, Cascom has fast award-winning service. We have techs in your area right now. So quick, call us and cash in on reliable high-speed internet starting at $49.95. Cascom, 1-800-252-1799.
It's Brown County Accounting and Tax. We love calling Mount Sterling home, and we love serving and saving. Being part of the Hornet community, that's good. And saving businesses and individuals thousands of dollars on their taxes, that's better. We'll be your favorite way to save with locations in Mount Sterling and Macomb. Call 217-770-8082. Brown County Accounting and Tax would love to share our over 30 years experience with you.
Los Rancheros Restaurant in Mount Sterling is your destination for authentic Mexican food. Open Monday through Thursday 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sunday 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Come and enjoy their daily specials on food and drink. Enjoy eating on the patio, or picking up and enjoying at home. You will love Los Rancheros Authentic Mexican Restaurant. 408 Quincy Road, Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-7800 for carryout, or to have them cater your next party.
Before I started at DOT, like a real low point in my life, I just lost my house, and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John, and he was like, man, come to DOT. They'll pay for your school, they'll pay for your CDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
At Eagle Valley Bank, we're not just your bankers, we're your neighbors. We know we have a role as a pillar of the community supporting and building the areas we live in and serve. The person approving your loan might be coaching your child's Little League team or serving alongside you on a community board. We want to see our communities succeed because ultimately that means success and growth for all of us. We've been part of our central Illinois communities since 1893 as the Farmers National Bank of Griggsville and Bluffs, making local decisions based on relationships, not just numbers. Eagle Valley Bank with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, Pittsfield, Bluffs, or Meridosha.
Napa know-how.
Hello, Earl Flack for your locally owned McKay Napa Auto Parts store. Here today to talk about spring and talk about farm season and planting season and all getting those tractors and trucks ready. Stop in your locally owned McKay Napa Auto Parts store. We make up hydraulic hoses. We got batteries on sale. Whatever it takes to keep that equipment running, we've got you covered. Oil on sale, hydraulic oil on sale, DEF fluid on sale. Get the good stuff with Napa Know-How, and thank you for your continued business at our locally owned McKay store. Stop in any store for details. Get the good stuff with Napa Know-How.
Orthopedics is probably one of the best specialties where you see something that's happened that's ugly and you get to see such a change when you fix them.
My passion is getting people back to their regular activities of life.
That's the reason why I went into orthopedics.
This job has been so satisfying.
It is so much fun to do what I do.
You get to help a lot of people, and it's definitely one of the things that give me great satisfaction.
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. For the past 50 years, our family has committed to providing the finest facilities and compassionate services to our community. We pledge to continue to assist the families we serve as though they were our own. We also want to wish the best of luck to all those competing on the playing field or striving for excellence in the classroom. You all make Hornet Nation so very proud. And remember, go Hornets!
Welcome back, everybody, to the pregame here, brought to you by Scranton Heating and Cooling. The Comfort Man, Scranton Heating and Cooling, you can find him on the web at comfortman.com or by calling 217-773-2626. Right now, what we're going to do is we're going to do the keys to the game brought to you by Blessing Health System. Blessing Mount Sterling Clinic is located 521 East Main Street across from Brown County High School. Same-day appointments are available. Call 217-773-7105 for an appointment. I've watched a few games in my life, Steve. I'm sure you have as well, high school pro baseball.
Yeah, I'm a little older than you, so I've got a few more under my belt.
Yeah, you probably do. Maybe a couple hundred or so, I don't know. But typical with high school boys, you want to put the ball in play. Hit the ball hard. When you hit the ball hard, good things are going to happen, especially today on a windy day. You hit the ball hard, it can get down in the gap, it can get over somebody's head, it can come hard off these grass infields, take a bat hop, it'll help you out. I just think putting the bat on the ball, getting runners on base, and using our speed is what we're going to need to do.
Absolutely, and from the pitching side, with the game that we lost against Route last week, even though their ace was on the mound, we had 5-6 errors in that ball game, and we walked batters, and that come back to haunt us all day long. And we say that because just like turnovers in basketball, it usually ends up in points. Well, those things end up in runs.
Yeah, it's another free possession. You don't want to give free possessions away. So, with that being said, those are our Blessing Health System keys to the game. to thank Office Family Medicine, acute preventative care, x-rays, EKG testing, and workers' compensation cases. For an appointment, call 217-773-7105.
The Grady Agency has officially merged with Yingling and Newson Agency. While the name will officially change to the Grady Agency for both agencies, you will see the familiar faces of Mike Yingling and Dusty Gustafson, along with Lance Grady, Eric Grady, and Jacob Giesler. The Grady Agency will honor the legacy and reputation every day that has been built over the last 30-plus years. The Grady Agency, 111 West Washington, Mount Sterling, 217-773-5556.
All around the country, all around the coast, people always ask, what do you like most? I don't want to brag, I don't want to boast, I just tell them we love beer.
Maintaining your lawn can be a never-ending battle, but Bemis Lawn Service, with their state-of-the-art equipment and a skilled team of lawn care experts, are ready to take on any job you need completed for your lawn, such as lawn maintenance, fertilization, turf weed control, grub control, driveway weed control, overseeding, and shrub trimming. Contact Aaron at 217-653-0198 or Scott at 217-653-0197. They've got an eye for all things green.
The Brown County State Bank is proud to support all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 217-773-3327. Brown County State Bank member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Larry Dunn Accounting is changing its name to Pabin Tax and Accounting. New name, same great service you've come to expect over the last 45 years. Lance Pabin and his staff work with businesses, individuals, and farmers, offering tax preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultations. Pabin Tax and Accounting, same great service, same great staff, same location, 443 East Main Street, Mount Sterling. Put their experience to work for you today. Call 217-773-3400. That's 217-773-3400.
Working for Dot Foods in our warehouse is the best job I've ever had.
This is a company that you want to work for.
Probably you hear this a lot, work-life balance. We get that at Dot.
Dot has a lot of opportunity.
Dot is family.
And I love it. Dot Foods cares about you.
Henry Automotive has moved just across from the Dot Foods offices and warehouse. They offer the same ASE certified service that they have offered for years. Now in a new, modern, updated shop with 11...
All right, we're back here live on the Scranton Heating and Cooling.
And got your volume up so everybody can hear you, right?
Yeah, I want to thank Kevin Dieterle for texting us and letting us know that my mic was not turned up.
Okay, I'm going to have to write these as we go here. Sean, we didn't get the lineups in. We'll get that in here in a minute, okay?
Sounds good.
We might have to do it between innings.
Okay.
First batter for them is Parker Kinstall.
Yep, we got Connor Flynn on the mound for us. First pitch is low. Matt Olson behind the plate today for us. Second pitch is high. Ball 2. We got 2-0. Sure most of you out there know Matt. Matt's been around a long time.
Got him and Cliff Vineyard out there today too.
Clint, yes.
Two baseball officials that I really like.
Yep, they've been doing it a while. Next pitch, high and out, 3-0. Only takes one at a time. Ball 4, low and outside. He walked him. Leadoff batter, walking the leadoff batter is never good. We'll see if Connor can roll a double play here, see if our middle infielders can help us out.
Grant Frickews at shortstop today up next.
Runner at first gets the lead. Connor has the ball. Takes one peek. Comes set. Delivers. Ball high. I've got to see Connor throw one other game this year, and I thought he threw really well. I thought he got cheated on a few calls, but I thought he threw well.
Yeah, he's pitched at least 3 ball games that we've broadcast and has done an extremely good job.
Yep. Ball 2 came in high. Check over to the runner at first. He's back safe. Gets the ball back from Wyatt Cassing, who's playing first today. Connor checks. Hands together. Comes set. Delivers. Looks like a pop-up down the right field side, and it's going to get out of play for a foul ball.
Good job by Wyatt to keep after that ball just in case the wind blew it back in.
Absolutely. We got a heck of a wind today, and you never know what it's going to do. Gets another ball from the umpire. Got a 2-1 count. Umpire puts the ball back in play. Checks the runner. Connor comes set. Delivers. Strike 2. Good pitch. That's a pitcher's pitch right there from what it looked like from back here. That's a 2-2 count now. Connor set. Delivers. Curveball gets him on the gets a strike 3 call there. We got 1 out. Brings up the number 3 hitter for Triopia.
Cooper Parrish, and I'll give you a sheet as soon as I get done.
Yeah, no hurry.
My starting lineup here.
I did a game over in Triopia a week or 2 ago, and this kid hit about a 380-foot bomb down the left field line, so he can hit it. He can get a hold of it. Well, right there. Check over to first base, throws it away, unfortunately, because we would have had him at first. Wyatt chases it down, throws to the shortstop, Dieterle at second base to get the tag and the out. We got 2 down now, nobody on, and Cooper Parrish up to bat. So good heads-up play, good hustle by Wyatt over there. That'll help Connor out too, because it looks like maybe he had a little bit of nerves going, but that ought to settle him down quite well. Next pitch in, ground ball to the right side. It's through to right field for a base hit. Thomas Boylan gets the ball back in.
That'll bring up Sam Miller. He's on the mound today for Triopia.
Cooper is also their catcher. It looks like they're going to do a courtesy runner. Number 10 will be courtesy running for their catcher, Cooper Parrish.
10 is Mikey Breckenridge.
Mikey Breckenridge. Courtesy runner, gets his lead over at first base. Connor checks on him, comes set, and delivers. Ball high.
I'll let you have that.
Okay. Got him at first base.
Oh, wow, pickoff.
Great move by Connor over there at first.
So at the end of the first half inning in play, it's 0-0 with Triopia. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We'll be back.
To help make your repair more efficient. Henry Automotive, conveniently located right here in Mount Sterling. Give Doug or Darren a call at 217-773-9066 for an appointment to service or repair your vehicle.
Banks are involved in every aspect of our daily lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like purchasing that new car, opening a small business, buying or building a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. Bank with a partner you can trust and count on. Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mount Sterling Foods offers the selection, variety, and pricing found in a larger market, and offering daily deli lunch specials and delicious fried chicken for Sunday lunch or any meal. You can find delicious cakes or pie for your next gathering, offering a full meat, dairy, and grocery department. Weekly grocery specials can be found in the Democrat Message. Open Monday through Saturday 7 a.m. to 9 p.m., Sunday 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Mount Sterling Foods, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling.
Prairie Land FS is your connection to the most trusted seed brands. Our crop specialists are trained experts who can help you choose the perfect seed for your soil, budget, and growing conditions. Prairie Land FS doesn't just sell seed. We treat and box your seed at one of our local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Prairie Land FS is known for our customer service in and out of the fields. We are neighbors serving neighbors for over 100 years. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
ADI, located in Golden, is one of North America's largest pattern tiling installers. We've helped farmers create water management systems for over 40 years, with pattern tiling across farm fields generating proven data showing a boost in yield and greater profitability. Changing weather patterns do not have to cost you yield dollars anymore. Start with a free estimate now by calling your local ADI representative Dan Peebles at 217-440-5160 or by visiting our website at agdrainage.com.
Back with you with the Grady Agency top three for this inning. We'll give you the starting lineups at the next half inning. Colin Dieterle, Wyatt Cassing, and Michael Cassing. Dieterle at shortstop today.
On the mound for Triopia, Sam Miller.
First pitch was a ball.
Next pitch high, also a ball, 2-0. Look for one good here, Steve. Don't want to fall behind early. Pitch on the way, high. 3-0 count. Collins in the driver's seat right now.
Boy, it seems like the windiest days of the year, we play Triopia.
Is it that way? Strike one.
Yeah, I can remember the WIVC tournament. We played them in the first game a couple of years ago. And
ball four, Dieterle takes his base.
And that's what we need him to do, is get on base with that leadoff spot.
Absolutely,
but,
that's huge.
No, a ball was hit to left field, and I think it was mid-left field, and by the time it was done and the wind was blowing, it was at the shortstop position.
Oh, my. Yeah, I've seen a lot of that, too. Next up for Brown County is Wyatt Cassing. Comes in as a lefty, number 4.
Threat to bunt.
Big threat to bunt. Got a lot of speed. Good at putting the bat on the ball. Miller checks over at first base. Rightfully so. Hootie does like to run. Dieterle's got some wheels on him, so I could see Hootie sending him at some point in this at bat. Next pitch by Miller comes in high. Wyatt takes a hack at it. Strike one. Miller fakes the old check over there to first base. Looks in for a sign, checks first again. Comes set. The pitch. And there was that bunt right there, fouled straight back. There was that bunt threat right there, Steve.
Couldn't pull his bat. He needed to pull back on that because that was a ball. It was a little too high, and even if it wasn't, it was too high to bunt there, Sean.
Yeah, and we all know, anybody that's played the game, when you see those come in at eye level, you can see it so good, and it's so hard to pull that bat back. But for all we know, the coach said it's flat out bunt. You don't pull it back. So just depends on what sign Hootie gave him. Steve, am I right? We got an 0-2 count on Wyatt.
No, it should be like 1-2.
1-2, okay.
I think the first pitch to him was a ball.
1-2 to Wyatt Cassing. Miller on the mound.
Yeah, and that's what the board's got.
Dieterle gets his lead. Miller set.
There delivers. He goes.
Looked at strike three.
Oh, and got him.
On the money.
Yeah.
On the money. I tell you what, Colin got a good jump there, but Parrish put one just, you couldn't have thrown it any better. So there's the old strikeout. Throw him out for 2 outs right there.
Well, and if you're going to steal, you need to steal early and see what that arm's like and see what you're up against.
Yeah, you got to test him because they can't all be perfect. You know, they're just a good ball player, but they are high school players, so we got to just keep trying them. First pitch to Mikey Cassie comes in high. Mikey's another kid that can put the bat on the ball, and he can run a little bit. Ball 2 upstairs to Mike. In the windup, pitches. Ball low. 3-0.
And I can tell you with our friend Matt Olson behind the plate, he's not a high ball strike guy. He's going to give you a low strike. He's not going to give you the high strike.
Yeah, and Matt is, there's ball 4 right there to Michael Cassing. Matt is also a very consistent umpire. He's got a good set of eyes. They're calibrated. He's been doing it a long time.
Well, you umpire and you've coached. The fact is that's all we ever ask for out of umpires is consistency. Know what the strike is for today.
Yep.
Because it's going to be different tomorrow. It's guaranteed.
It does change, and that'll bring in Jackson Hendricks, our number 4 hitter. First pitch to Jackson is right down the middle. Strike.
He's had a fairly hot bat. He started down 6 or 7 in the order this year, Sean, and has moved his way up into that 4 spot.
Yeah, I like this kid. I like him a lot, Steve. He's young. He's only a sophomore, but the kid's played a lot of baseball. He's got a good eye for the ball, and he swings the bat hard for being a younger kid. Miller comes set. The pitch. Foul ball off to the right side. Come back 0-2 as soon as Matt puts the ball back in play. Jackson's got to be ready for just about anything now. The pitcher's got him where he wants him, but he can do this here. There's the curveball, strike 3. That'll be the end of the inning.
No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We'll be back. We got no picture. Okay. All right.
Kerr Auction is your trusted source for ag equipment, attachments, construction gear, trucks, trailers, and hard-to-find parts. With live and online auctions at kerrauction.com, you can bid from anywhere, field, job site, or front porch. From big equipment to small parts. If you need it, Kerr Auction has it. Don't miss your next deal. Check out kerrauction.com today. Kerr Auction, built for the working world.
I'm Toby Stay with Land Guys, and for more than 17 years, I've been helping rural land buyers and sellers make the most of their land investments in Brown County and throughout this region. Whether you're selling family land or looking for the perfect hunting ground, I know what it takes to get the job done and get it done right. If you're ready to buy or sell, call or text me at 217-257-6096, and let's make your land goals happen.
I'm Toby Stay, and we are Land Guys.
Back with you. Let's do the drive for DTI starting lineups. If you're looking for a driving job of any kind, local, regional, no touch or touch freight, check at Drive for DTI for the job for you. Here's the starting lineups as we didn't get to those. For the visiting Triopia Trojans, leading off is Parker Kinstall. He'll be in center field. Grant Fricky will be at shortstop and bat second. Your third place hitter will be Cooper Parrish. He'll be behind the plate. Sam Miller will be on the mound and bat fourth. Jacob Cook will bat 5 and play first. Raisin Vega will be your right fielder and bat 6. Your seventh place hitter, Charlie Rogie, he'll be at third base. Will Burton will be the left fielder and bat 8th. Your ninth place hitter will be Riker. I believe that's Howell, isn't it? Or Howell, excuse me. Riker Howell. I got to read my own writing. For Brown County, quickly, defensively, it looks like this. Connor Flynn on the mound behind the plate. Michael Cassing. Wyatt Cassing at first. Meyer Maxwell at second. Your third baseman is Jackson Hendricks. Your shortstop is Colin Dieterle. First pitch fouled off for a strike. Your left fielder, Aiden Wagner. Center fielder, Jack Sefton. And your right fielder, Thomas Boylan. DH today is Matt Boylan. Good to see him back in the lineup.
Love to see that. Love to see that. Terrible injury there in the first game of the season in football. At bat right now, we have Sam Miller, who's on the mound for Triopia. Sam Miller at the plate, and we have a 0-1 count. Next pitch by Connor. Fouled straight back. That'll make it 0-2. Yeah, Matt, another one of them good young kids. You know, he's an upperclassman now. He's a junior, but he's got a lot of baseball experience and a great player. Ball put in play to the second baseman. Meyer lets it get under his glove. Thomas there to back him up, get the ball in. So that'll be a E4 on Meyer Maxwell. That's going to bring in Jacob Cook, who's number 11, who's playing first base today for Triopia. They do not courtesy run for their pitcher. Connor comes set. First pitch. Ball high.
And that's more of a speed the game thing up kind of thing. Well, for pitchers on really hot days, don't want them out there on the base paths when they can be cooling down and getting ready to pitch.
Yeah. The pitch. Strike one. 1-1 count to Cook.
Did we end up walking Miller?
No, that was an E4. That ball got under Meyer's glove. Next pitch. Strike right down the middle. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jacob Cook. Connor comes set, delivers. Foul ball. Looked like a little bit of a, couldn't quite tell if that was a slider or a curveball, but it looked like it had some spin on it. It was down in the zone. Hitter swung right over the top, just got a piece of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Connor checks over at first base. Miller's back safe. Cook with a 1-2 count. The pitch. Ball high. Throw down to second base on the steal. He is in safe. Looks like he might be a little bit. Can't tell if he's injured or if he's just an ouchie. Sometimes these kids can exaggerate a little bit, Steve.
Yep, Michael had a little hitch in that one, waiting for people to move, and that was just enough for Miller to get in there safely with the stolen base.
The 2-2, swing and a miss, strike 3.
That is 2 strikeouts for Connor already in this ball game. The other day, I think he averaged about 1 per inning, I believe.
We'll take it. Although it does raise your pitch count, but we'll take it. First pitch to Raison Vega, ball high. And a runner at second base. 1 out, the pitch. High, he's going for third. What a throw by Mikey. Got him down there at third base. That was right on the money. That was a heck of a throw right there.
That's you throw the ball, you catch the ball, and you don't have to move your glove. That was one of those.
It was exactly that. Jackson caught it in his glove, and the kid slid right into it. It was beautiful.
2 outs now.
The pitch from Connor. Strike.
Those are the things that the pitcher's not quite on that day that pick the team back up.
Yes, absolutely. Although Connor seems to be doing really well right now. Ball high.
Or in our case, we had an error. So that makes, anytime you can pick the team back up with a good play like that and take that deficit back off the board, whether it be a walk or an error or anything, that just builds things back up. Ooh.
Yeah, absolutely. That one got away from him a little bit. That's ball 4 to Vega. Vega will hustle down to first base. It'll bring in Charlie Rogue, the third baseman for Triopia. 2 outs, runner at first for Connor Flynn. Connor likes to check early. Comes set. The pitch. Ball high. Connor has one of those, what they used to call those hybrid, I guess they still call them those hybrid stances the kids use these days. He's kind of off to the side of the mound, got his foot on the rubber, checks over to first base. He's back safe. And then when he comes set, he comes in square with the plate again, just like an old school pitcher would. Connor comes set, delivers, strike 1.
Now, Sean, does that help him out via a lot of kids when they do the straight, they balk because they don't stop, that makes you stop? Or
I don't know if it makes you, I don't know if it helps them with stopping as Connor throws strike 2, but I know it does help them keep an eye on the runner better because their body is open, and they can keep an eye on that runner better, and then they'll come, they'll come back set. I really couldn't tell you. Strike 3 right there from Connor Flynn.
Okay, no runs on no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base as we head to the bottom of the second. It is 0-0 Brown County and Triopia. Okay.
Tracy Family Foundation and education in Brown County in particular has been huge.
Our goal with the Tracy Family Foundation Scholarship is to increase the positive post-secondary outcomes for students.
It's for any 4-year college, whether it's public or private school, or just a 2-year community college or any trade school.
You have to meet the requirements, you have to put the work in, but it's something that everybody can accomplish.
And it just makes students that didn't think they were going to be able to succeed after high school be able to succeed.
The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling has been providing superior comfort to West Central Illinois since 1985. Installing Trane and Mitsubishi comfort systems and servicing all brands, the Comfort Man has the best equipment and technicians to keep your family comfortable year-round. Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling 217-773-2626 or visit them on the web at comfortman.com.
St. Mary's School, where everyone grows. The school's mission is to provide a well-rounded Catholic education based on excellence in academics and dedicated to the development of the whole child, spiritually, intellectually, and physically, thereby equipping our students with the aptitude and the determination to continue their education and become responsible Christians. With small class sizes, allowing our students to grow as they travel from kindergarten to 8th grade. St. Mary's offers pre-K, affordable tuition, a family atmosphere, and exceptional teachers. Register by calling Melissa at St. Mary's School at 217-773-2825.
Welcome back to bcsports.com. We're going to go with the Grady Agency top 3 this inning. Leading off for the Hornets, we'll have Jack Sefton. Next up will be Meyer Maxwell, and after him we'll have Connor Flynn.
And our mid to lower part of our lineup, Sean's been producing early in the season, which is good.
That is good. I haven't been able to watch a lot of the games. I've seen 2 in person, and I've watched 1 on television, but I like what I see so far. First pitch to Jack is strike 1. The pitch, checks his swing on a curveball, low, 1-1.
Sam Miller, the son of Ryan Miller over at Triopia. Some people at Brown County may remember him as a running back over there. And Camp Point people will remember his grandfather in Paul Miller.
Okay.
Used to work at the Chapin State Bank. He sold Mormon's Feeds for a while, I think.
Okay. Pitch from Miller is fouled straight back by Jack Sefton. That makes it a 2-2 count now.
Being a Triopia alum, I know some of the connections, but not a ton of them.
Well, you went back a couple generations on that one, so you know this one. That's good. The pitch for Miller, curveball in the dirt.
Boy, that bit and went to the ground.
Yeah, it broke sharp, didn't it? Should be a full count here. 3-2 on Sefton. He's another one we'd like to have on the bases. That kid's got some wheels. I get to see him on the football field a lot. The pitch, high, swing and a miss. The ball is not caught. Hustle down to first. Good scoop by the first baseman, then they got him at first base.
And some people may not know this. That still counts as a strikeout.
It does, yes.
And that's 3 strikeouts on the day for Miller.
That'll bring in Meyer Maxwell. Meyer's playing second base today. Had a little oopsie over there earlier. No big deal. Those are the things you got to flush in baseball because that's just a game of baseball, and he can flush it right here if he wants to. First pitch to Meyer is high, ball 1.
Well, his buddy Michael Cassing got him out of that jam by making that throw to third base and getting Miller out at third base.
Taking care of each other, aren't they? There's a hard hit ball up the middle, right over the shortstop's head for a single by Meyer. Good swing there.
First hit for Brown County for the day.
That'll bring in Connor Flynn. Connor's a lefty, number 11. Tall kid, 6'5". He can reach out there with them long arms, protect that outside corner. Poke one down that left field line if he wants to. I wouldn't be mad about it. Miller in the stretch, comes set. The pitch. The ball is popped up down the left field line. It's in foul territory, and it gets down for a foul ball.
He kind of reminds me of a guy I used to coach that ended up a state trooper over here in the Rushville area by the name of Todd Stinson. Todd threw right, batted left, and had more power to left center than he had to right.
Okay, I did not know that you used to coach at all, let alone Todd. I played a lot of slow pitch softball with Todd, and he could still hit the ball a mile.
And he still hit it in the same place. He never pulled the ball hardly at all, softball.
The pitch from Miller to Flynn. Flynn sticks his bat down, gets it, and drops it into center field for a base hit. Good piece of hitting there on that curveball by Connor Flynn.
Yeah, Todd's dad and I coached those boys through Pony Leg.
Okay. Runners at first and second here. We got courtesy runner Liam Flessner in for our pitcher Connor. One out, first and second. And that'll bring in Matt Boylan, number 1.
Liam, a freshman, he learned a lesson early the other day. He got picked up, just flat out picked off.
Oh no, yep.
And those are hard lessons to learn, and they're embarrassing lessons
yep.
in that process. But hey, guess what? You learn them early, you don't make that mistake again. He's got a good lead because he's not being held on.
Yep. First pitch to Matt, down low. Liam's got a set of wheels on him too for a freshman, I can tell you that, because I also got to watch him play some football, and when he played quarterback and would get out in a scramble, he could move pretty good. Next pitch to Boylan, low, ball 2.
I'm thinking he gets some speed or keeps that speed he's got clear up through. By the time he's the quarterback, maybe we're running option.
I love option.
Oh, that's defensively, I hate it, okay?
Next pitch to Matt Boylan, strike 1. They check down at first, ball gets away. That'll move Maxwell over to third base. We got first and third now, 1 out.
Yeah, Sean, I can't tell you how many times, I don't think I can count them on one hand, how many times there's a defensive end that I got kind of swatted up the side of the head or whatever because I didn't hit the quarterback.
Yeah. Yep. That he is your responsibility, that's for sure. The pitch to Matt Boylan.
Oh, nice hit.
Stroke, a hard hit ball to right field on the line drive. Caught for the out. He throws it back in to try to get Flessner at first. Throws the ball away. Parrish backs it up, does a good job of that. Keeps the runners at first and third.
I thought that was going to get down, but
I did too.
The right fielder Vega was playing in.
Yeah, he played that one really well, and it's what we were talking about at the beginning of the game. Just hit the ball hard and put it in play. Good things will happen. You know, on that one, the kid played it just perfect, and, you know, tip your cap to him.
Again, reminder that if you're a youngster out there, any fly ball, you got to get turned to see whether that guy's going to make that before you fully commit yourself. Flessner ended up lucky there as the throw was not very good back into first base.
Yeah. On that, that ball's flying like that over your head. You just kind of want to maybe get another step or two and turn right around and see what happens with that ball.
But I think he was stealing there. I think that's why he got caught so far down.
He could have been. First pitch to we got another Boylan here. This one's Thomas Boylan. This is a senior. First pitch to Thomas is high and outside for ball 1. First and third, 2 outs now for the Hornets. Would like to get that run across.
Another set of quick wheels there with him at the plate.
Yeah, and being a left-hander, you know, that saves you another step or two closer to first. Pitch to Boylan. Strike 1. 2-1 to Boylan. See if he can do something here. Let's get on the board. Pitch to Thomas Boylan is fouled back to the left side, out of play.
2-2 the count.
2-2. Got a little bit of an overcast now. The sun's kind of covered. Still windy. Miller gets set and pitches. Ball high. Full count. If Boylan can get on, find a way to get on, whether it's an RBI or a walk, that'll bring up Wagner. We'd like to see Wagner bat this inning. Another good young ball player.
Wagner will not bat.
No, you're right. He won't. He's being DH for.
No, didn't get him.
Oh.
Nice slide by Flessner there at that play at second base.
Well, as I'm gabbing, there was a pickoff, and luckily Liam made it down to second base safely.
Second and third, that takes a double play out, at least a traditional double play.
Yep. Triopia's coach, Jody Parrish, he's going to get timeout. He's going to want to talk to the base umpire. Probably going to ask either where he missed him, or I really don't know what else he'd be asking him, because there's nothing he can ask him for, you know. The base umpire can't get help on a judgment call. He can only get help if he thinks maybe the ball was dropped or something, or somehow the runner interfered.
That's a fellow Triopian there, Clint Vineyard.
Yeah. So here we go.
I told him no homering.
Pitch to Boylan. Wow. Yeah. Hit it hard down the left sideline there for a foul ball.
A little quicker snap of the wrist there. We're going down the line.
Full count to Thomas. Pitch. Ball's on the ground under the glove of the third baseman. I think that's a base hit. Scores one. They do a good job of getting the ball into the plate. They take it down to second. Flessner comes in. He scores. Great job, Thomas Boylan. Base hit to, yep.
Go ahead.
RBI single for Thomas Boylan. He makes the right to move on the throw home, gets down to second base. The ball gets away from the shortstop, and that was able to score our second run, Liam Flessner, who was courtesy running.
Okay, we need to go here. There you go. Top one here on this row is home team. This is visitors.
Okay.
So if they get a run, you can just hit the one. In that case, you can hit the two.
Okay.
Sean doing a great job today, learning how to do some things. We can't be at every game. We like to be, but we need some time away also.
I love time off. That's for sure. Tomorrow I'll be umpiring. I'll be back here with you Thursday, and then I'll be back here again Friday. Friday I think I'll be on my own, and we'll see.
No, Friday I'll be back with you. Thursday's the day.
Okay.
I'm going to help you get started, and then I'm going to take off.
First pitch to Dooley is lined in the right center field. It's hit deep, and it's down. That's going to be at least two bases. That's going to score Thomas Boylan from second base. They just traded spots. Great piece of hitting by Colin Dieterle right there.
RBI double.
Colin gets time because these kids wear all kinds of garb these days, and they got to take it off, and they got to go take it to their coach. I always like to make fun of them because they got oven mitts in their back pockets and all that stuff.
Sean, I'm going to have you hit that right there.
Okay. That'll bring in Wyatt Cassing, runner at second base, 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Pitch to Wyatt, foul back out of play. I hear a lot of oohs, so I think it might have got somebody's car pretty solid.
Got to go a ways to get mine.
Mine too. Pitcher comes set, delivers, curveball, strike. 0-2 count to Wyatt Cassing. Looked to me like he was considering pulling the trigger on that one. I think he liked it. He just couldn't make himself do it. So if he sees that one again, you might see that one get poked out into the outfield. The pitch, there it is, and it's low. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Wyatt Cassing. Miller doing a pretty good job. He's not missing by much. He's had a couple high ones, but nothing back to the screen. You know, he's all around the plate, so he's doing a good job. Pitch from Miller to Cassing, ball high, 2-2. Base hit to the outfield would definitely score Dieterle. Dieterle's got some good wheels on him. He's a smart base runner. He's played a lot of baseball as well. Got a good lead out there. Pitch to Cassing. In the dirt, he swings and misses. They got to get him at first. And they do.
All right, that gives Miller 4 strikeouts in the ball game, but not before Brown County scores 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. As we head to the top of the third, it's Brown County 3 and Triopia nothing.
The Brown County Sheriff's Office is excited to announce the release of our smartphone app. Built by thesherifapp.com, the app is designed to keep residents and families within the area safe by providing the latest updates and information from the Brown County Sheriff's Office. An intuitive main menu ensures seamless navigation of the app's features and functionalities. You'll benefit from features like submit a tip, file a report, and stay informed. The app also provides users with alerts and updates on emergencies or events that may impact your area. Scan the QR code or search for the Brown County Sheriff's Office in the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store to download this free app today.
We focus on a lot of personal lines insurance. We do commercial lines as well. But where we really feel we are specialists is in the ag sector. We offer crop insurance, which is federally subsidized product. We offer crop hail, wind, replant. I wear the same hat as my clients, and so I feel like we can really give them custom coverage that suits them in the fact that it's the same coverage that I would want for myself.
We're back here at Brown County High School. First pitch to Will Burton is a strike from Connor Flynn.
Top 3 this inning for the Grady Agency will be Burton, Howell, and Kinstall back at the top.
The pitch, swing, strike 2. That's the way to start them out. That's how you want it. 0-2. Connor in the windup. Gets a sign from Mikey. Nods. The pitch. Curveball in the dirt, ball 1.
Now here's been my one thing, Sean. I'm the guy that say you get 2 strikes on him, you get something just out of the strike zone. We're missing by a lot on some of those, and he got the called 3rd strike. You're wasting pitch count.
I agree. I think coaches a lot of times if they know the tendencies of a certain kid and a batter from the other team, and maybe Connor's got a good curveball he can dunk in the dirt, and that kid's the type that might swing at it, I can understand that, but to me, other than that, it's just a wasted pitch. First pitch is a ball into Howell. He's playing second base for Triopia Trojans today. And sometimes coaches call for him in the dirt, and sometimes they don't. Again, you know.
Just depends on what's going on.
Yeah, we're dealing with kids. You never know. Next pitch to Howell is popped up down the right field line and out of play on the Hornet golf cart. Loud crash. That'll be strike 1. 1-1 to Riker Howell. Matt puts the ball in play. Connor's ready. The pitch. Ball's fouled back to the right again. 1-2. Another batter that Connor's ahead of. I like it. We need to keep it this way the whole game, and we can win this ball game.
And particularly here at the top of the order, or Howell's up. I'm sorry.
There's a ground ball to the shortstop, Dearly. Fields it clean. He's got a good arm. We all know that. Throws him out at first over to Cassie. Hornets throw it around the horn. That'll be out number 2, and that'll bring in the top of the lineup. Parker, does that say Kinstall?
Kinstall, yes.
Okay, Parker Kinstall. He's their center fielder. Number 12. Right where you want to be with the top of the lineup coming up. 2 outs, nobody's on. Everybody's relaxed. Connor's feeling good. The first to Kinstall. Curveball strike. That was a beauty. That was a beauty.
Batter gave up on that one, didn't he?
He did, yeah. Kind of, you can tell the way they kind of lower their hands like, oh, I don't want that one. I don't like what I see. Next pitch, another curveball low and outside. Bounces it in there to Mikey.
Flynn's curveball's got great movements, and some days he's got great control of it.
Yep, if he can spot a fastball and a curveball, man, that's all you can ask out of a high school kid, I can tell you that.
Read something the other day. They're saying that we need to start teaching kids change-ups earlier.
Well, I'll tell you what, pitch to Kenstel low, make it 2-2. My middle son, Trevin, had a really good change-up, and I was fortunate enough to umpire a couple of his games, and right there, nope, I'm sorry, that's not strike. That makes it 2-2.
3-2 now. Apparently one of those before was a ball.
Oh, okay, I was off. I apologize.
Hey, it won't be your first time, I guarantee it.
Oh, I'm not too proud. That one's foul back, out of play. Right back here with the dads. Nobody wants a piece of it because it stings. I don't care how young you are or how old you are, it stings.
Yeah, because the thing I like about the changeup is the curveball is a great thing off of your fastball. It puts movement on it, but that changeup gives you two options off of your fastball.
Yeah, absolutely. I love a good changeup, and Trev had one. There's ball 4 to Kenstel.
Okay, so that's the second walk of the ball game for Flynn. He's got 4 strikeouts.
I don't like the walks, but then again, you know, in a position like this, I suppose you can tolerate one because you got 2 outs. But again, you're at the number 2 hitter with Grant Fricke.
Good athlete.
Good athlete. And right there's a base hit to left field. Left fielder gets over, stops it, gets it in. They're going to have him at third if they make a good throw. What a throw by Dieterle over there to Hendricks. On the money for the 3rd out. Coaches will tell you before we go to commercial, I do not want my 1st out or my 3rd out at third base. So you can see the coach upset. We're going to go to commercial on that, Steve.
865.
Ever wanted a t-shirt and you needed it in a hurry? KLC Inc. has many designs that are ready to go on shirts. Some in just minutes. In fact, it will probably take you longer to pick what you want on the shirt and what shirt you want it on. KLC Inc. offers screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel. They can do promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of almost anything. Stop and check out their large selection of items or call 217-773-9090. KLC Inc. You think it. We ink it.
At LG Realty, we are proud to be Brown County's only locally owned real estate agency.
But what we are most proud of is how we serve our clients and give back to our communities.
LG Realty.
We are loved. We are trusted.
We are experienced. And we are committed.
My name's Ron Barker. I'm from Mount Sterling, and I used the infusion center for 7 weeks. What happened was I had surgery February 15th of this year, and I ended up with an infection in my right knee. And I came here, and in a 7-week period, they took good care of it and it was gone. And after that, then I went and had surgery.
We'll come back to Culbertson Hospital. Want to thank them for their sponsorship. Triopia, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. Top 3 brought to you by the Grady Agency will be Michael Cassing, Jackson Hendricks, and Jack Sefton.
First pitch to Mikey, foul ball off to the left side. Miller's ready. Next pitch, bounced a curveball in there. We were just talking about that last inning.
And we weren't talking about rain.
No, we weren't talking about rain, and I looked for rain earlier, and I didn't see any rain, but here's the rain.
I think it's going to be a few drops. I don't think we're going to have to worry about equipment, I hope.
1-1 pitch to Mikey. Fouled off over to his coach at third base, strike 2. Hootie gives the shake the hand sign like it stings, and we just talked about that too. It does sting, folks.
Oh, this is not going to be good. Well, trying to think of what I can use. I think it's going to quit, Sean.
I hope so. 1-2 count to Mikey from Miller.
If not, I may have to get something to go cover things up.
Bounce that one in there for a 2-2 count. Miller starts his windup. The pitch, ball high.
Tell you what, Sean, you'll watch my book there. I'm going to go get us something to cover up the equipment with.
Okay. Full count to Michael Cassing from Miller. Mikey asks for time. Umpire grants it. That's another thing kids will get in the habit of. Next pitch to Mikey. Ground ball down to third base. He picks it clean, throws across the diamond to first for the out. Good hard hit ball, couple bounce. Right into his glove. Look what I found. That's going to bring up Jackson Hendricks. Jackson struck out his first at bat. Paper's wet, so I don't want to write on Steve's paper and tear it, but the first one in is ball one high. Next pick to Hendricks. A little bit high, but he took a hack at it, strike one. 1-1, only takes one, kid, only takes one. Here we go, next pitch. Curveball low and outside in the dirt. Umpire's going to call time because the pitcher's having a little trouble with his grip on the ball. Puts it back in play. Here we go, the pitch. Ball high.
What did Mikey end up doing there?
Mikey grounded out to the third baseman. Should have a 5-3 there. I didn't want to try and reach over there and right and then tear the paper. Strike two to Hendricks. Full count. One out. Bottom three. The pitch. Ball high. So Hendricks down to first base. That's going to bring in Jackson Sefton.
Jack so far has struck out in his only at bat today.
One out, runner at first. Hendricks down at first, Sefton up at the plate. Miller gets his sign. Comes set, delivers, strike one. I'd like to see Jackson find a gap out there somewhere and watch both these Jacksons run. Both of them got some good wheels. Next pitch, in the gap between third and short for a base hit. Looked like the shortstop was playing more towards the middle. Kind of a little bit, I don't want to say he was out of position, but they were playing him more up the middle, so that ball was able to get through.
Probably that's a case where they're expecting Jack Sefton to try to steal a base there. And
Jackson Hendricks.
Yeah, Jackson Hendricks.
Yeah, I could see that too. That's going to bring in Meyer Maxwell.
Big gap again.
The pitch to Meyer. Curveball, strike one.
Meyer Maxwell with base hit and scored back in the second inning.
Runners at first and second, one out. Means the infield fly rule is in effect if it were to happen. Next pitch to Meyer is upstairs. He hammers it out to right center field for a base hit. That's going to score Jackson Hendricks. Like I said, he's got wheels. I wasn't worried about him scoring. I knew he could do it. That'll bring another one to the plate. That's
RBI single.
That's going to make it 4-0 Brown County. And it's this one right here.
Yep.
I'm going to hit that, and there we go, folks. One out. We're right where we were. Runners at first and second. This time we got Connor Flynn at the plate.
Connor Flynn base hit and scored in the second inning.
Miller comes set. and delivers. Ball high. Connor starts off in the driver's seat. I like that. I don't know if Hootie's got a little shake and bake going here or not. We're going to find out. The next pitch to Flynn. Swings, ground ball to the shortstop. He fields it clean, throws to second for the first out. Connor beats it out down the line at first. So he put the ball in play, moved the runner over to third. We're at first and third now with 2 outs. Matt Boylan coming to the plate.
So do you give that as a fielder's choice, Sean, if you're scoring, or a sacrifice?
I'm going with fielder's choice.
Okay.
Because yeah, I could see the argument both ways, but I'm going fielder's choice.
Yeah, he really didn't give himself up. I just interested in how other people score things.
Yeah, no.
Sometimes I go to see how the person doing the game changers scoring it.
So first and third, first pitch to Boylan. Low and outside, ball. Love seeing this kid back out there. Absolutely hate seeing kids get hurt. The pitch to Matt. Ground ball hard down the third baseline, but it's foul. It's going to make it a 1-1 count. Matty B's probably looking to get that uniform dirty for the first time, and I like it. Umpire puts the ball back in play, first and third. Miller comes together, comes set, the pitch. Curveball for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Matt Boylan. 2 outs, bottom third. Brown County leading 4-0. The pitch to Boylan. Another curveball. In the gap. Yeah, ground ball in the gap between third and short. RBI single for Matt.
First one for the year after popping out. He's made contact both times, Sean. Here in this ball game.
Yep, good solid contact both times. Love to see it. That's going to bring in his cousin Thomas Boylan. What did Thomas do his first at bat, Steve? You remember?
Thomas Boylan had an RBI single and scored.
Okay.
Okay, I'm trying to. Okay.
First and second, 2 outs. The pitch to Thomas, strike 1. Thomas, another lefty. Connor's one of our other ones.
Tell you what, you better not be coming in to home on a close play if it's hit the right field with him.
Ground ball to second base by Thomas, and he can get down the line. He's going to make it close, but they got him.
4-3, but boy, that was a close play for such a short grounder. So at the end of that inning, it looks like Brown County got 2 more runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. As we head to the top of the 4th inning, Brown County leads 5-0.
Oh, it was such a great benefit not have to drive to Quincy or Springfield to do this, and only being 20 minutes away from home. That was great. When you walk into the door, you're a patient, but when you leave your family, they take such good care of you. I just cannot say enough about it, and I hope the surrounding area takes advantage of it.
Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paints dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Castings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Castings Gift Department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown, family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families since 1972. Cassing Lumber Company, Route 99 South Mount Sterling. Call 773-2611.
When it comes to becoming a better version of you, there's no...
Back with you here at Brown County. Hornets up 5-0. We're going to go to the top of the 4th inning. It's going to bring in Cooper Parrish for the Trojans.
Yeah, he had a base hit his last time up, but got picked off at first base.
His
runner did.
His runner, right. They had a courtesy runner for him. I believe it was number 10.
Yep, you're absolutely right. I remember that now. Flynn coming in. He's got 4 strikeouts in this ball game, a couple of walks, but pitching a good ball game.
Yeah, I like it. He's got a good pace going, throwing a lot of strikes. I like it. First one comes into the ball, though. Second pitch to Parrish, strike 1.
There'll be Parrish, Miller, Cook for your Grady Agency first 3 batters. 111 West Washington, right here in Mount Sterling.
Next pitch to Parrish,
Whoa,
curveball. Beautiful.
Got the big man to go for it.
Beautiful off-speed pitch right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Get ahead, stay ahead. Let's go, kid. Here we go. Next pitch to Parrish. Outside, ball 2. 2-2. Sun's coming back out. The raindrops are gone, hopefully for good. We don't have to scramble to get a blanket. I say we, but it was you. Next pitch to Parrish. Strike 3. Right there on the corner. Good pitch.
5 strikeouts.
That'll be 1 out for the Hornets in this half of the inning. That's going to bring in Sam Miller, their pitcher.
I was thinking all the way over to get the blanket, Sean, was I asked Lisa if she wanted to get a blanket, and then I didn't get one myself, but I don't know that she got one.
Well, that's usually the way it goes. First pitch to Miller. A little upstairs. Ball high.
I want to thank all the participants and donors to Saturday night's sports trivia contest.
Next pitch to Miller, fouled straight back off the screen. Strike 2.
Winner of that thing was Team Henry.
I'm not surprised.
They brought Jesse Patton in as a ringer.
Okay, well.
That answers a lot of questions, doesn't it?
A lot of athletes, a lot of smart people there. Yeah, I'm not surprised at all. Next pitch to Miller has him chasing one low and outside.
I had to laugh. One question was, what Brown County
Should
pitcher?
Strike 3. Nope. Okay.
1
and 2. 1 and 2.
I'll give you the question here in a minute.
Okay. There's one.
What pitcher has the lowest ERA for one season for Brown County Baseball at .88?
Well, I'd like to throw out a Gabe Blakely or a Mason Henry, but I know.
Which one are you going to pick?
Oh, well, if you're saying it's one or the other, I'm going to say it's, oof. I looked at the stats after that season too. That season we went to state. I'm going to say ERA-wise, I'm going to go with Mason.
Absolutely right. Mason did not know that he was the answer to that question, though.
Oh, really?
It's another strikeout for Flynn on that.
Miller strikes out. That's going to bring in Jacob Cook. I remember seeing those stats, and I knew, of course, they were both just really, really good. And they not much separated them in any category.
1A and 1B.
Yeah, it was really something else. They were fun to watch. Fun to umpire, too, when I'm behind the plate and them guys are throwing. Man, boy, they had some nasty stuff.
Blakely had 8 wins that season.
Wow. Yeah, that's a lot for a high school.
As an umpire, your favorite people, because they're 2 of the quickest pitchers you'll ever find. Down the right field line, foul.
That'll be 0-2 on Jacob Cook there.
They kept the game moving.
They did. Those games went quick. You loved doing Hornet games that year. And as a matter of fact, I mean, Route was good that year. Triopia was good that year. Greenfield was good that year. If you had any of those teams in this area, they were moving because all those teams could play good baseball. Carrollton, who we played in the super sectional that year, you know.
And that year or the year before, Triopia was pretty good too. So
yeah. Ball high on that pitch to Cook. Brings the count to 1-2.
Ooh, that was close.
A little up. I think, I mean, this will be the 3rd time. Okay, all right, I got this one right. That's what I thought. It's 2-2. Scoreboard's wrong. The 2-2. Strike 3, outside corner. Got him looking.
3 strikeouts in that inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. And a total of 7 in the game for Flynn. As we head to the bottom half of the 4th inning, it is Brown County 5 and Triopia nothing.
To start like the Y. The Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA offers activities for the whole family. From youth sports to summer day camp, we have something for all ages. Kickstart your new healthy routine with our group exercise classes or work out in our fitness center, complete with a full line of cardio and weight equipment. Our indoor rubberized track is perfect for both running and walking, while our full-size gymnasium offers space for pickup basketball games and volleyball leagues. On-site childcare is available while you work out for children as young as 6 weeks. We hope you'll join us at the Mount Sterling YMCA. Your future self and family will thank you.
In Brown County, you know how much it means to have neighbors you can count on. Like the one who mowed your lawn and trimmed that week you were sick? Well, here's another good neighbor you can count on. State Farm Agent Carolyn Wright. Carolyn and her team are here to help life go right when you combine your home and auto insurance, which can save you money and time. So combine home and auto and start the savings rolling. Call State Farm Agent Carolyn Wright at 217-773-4170 today. Central Illinois Home Inspection, the first name you should think of when buying a new home. Specializing in general home inspections, mold inspections, termite inspections, sewer scopes, radon testing, and drone photography. And serving the surrounding area since 2009, licensed and insured. Give them a call today at 217-622-6788. That's 217-622-6788. Steve Surratt back with you. Sean takes a break here for a moment. Top three for Brown County will be Dieterle, Wyatt Cassing, Michael Cassing is we're at the back to the top of the lineup here in the fourth inning. They lead 5-0. 2 balls, no strikes to Dieterle. So far today he's got an RBI double and base on balls and got thrown out. That was a foul ball, makes it 2 balls, 1 strike. I take that back, he's been up. This will be his 3rd time up, yep. Next pitch on the 2-1. He hits it into right center field. It's deep. Some people getting on the horse, and it hits in for a base hit in front of the right fielder. I don't know if he lost that or the wind caught it, but Dieterle's on to start things out for Brown County. That'll bring up Wyatt Cassing. Wyatt Cassing due for a hit here as he's had 2 strikeouts in this ball game. He's got 2 of the 4 that Miller has in this ball game. So Dieterle leads off with the single. First pitch, ground ball off his foot to Wyatt Cassing. Strike 1. Didn't miss much, Sean.
Didn't miss much. Okay, what did I miss?
Dieterle hit a ball to right center. It ended up being a little shorter and the bounce just in front of the right fielder.
Okay.
So he's on with a single, and we've got an 0-1. Is it an 0-1 or 0-2? 0-1. They check Dieterle back in time.
Probably a good idea checking on him over there because he'll go.
He looks like he's going all the time, which throws people off. Good 6-foot lead over there. Swing and a miss by Cassing.
Looked like he might have pulled his head a little bit on that one.
Yeah, as I say, you can't see things. You can't hit things you cannot see.
That's true. Miller comes set. Next pitch to Wyatt Cassing. Ball way high.
Yeah, I used to take kids into the batting cage and would throw them nothing but low and outside, so they had to keep their head down. Once you get used to keeping your head down, it's a good tendency.
Yeah.
He's going to even the count out now, 2-2. Sean, I'll let you back in.
Okay. 2-2 count to Wyatt. We've got Dieterle over at first. Nobody out. Miller still on the mound for Triopia. He comes set. The delivery. Ball way inside. Full count. Runner should be going. We'll see what we can make happen here. Miller comes set. The pitch, fouled straight back. A little up in the zone, but you know what? It had some spin on it. So when you're the batter, you got to protect the plate. You got to foul that one off, get one you can hit.
Particularly with 2 strikes.
Particularly with 2 strikes. You can't afford to let that one spin down in there and get rung up. Next pitch to Cassing. In the dirt. That was an easy one. That'll put runners at first and second. Nobody out. Excuse me. Sorry about that.
Michael Cassing, he has, let's see, base on balls. Runner for him he got stranded and grounded out to the third baseman. And it looks like they're going to go to the mound, talk to the mound. With that, we'll take a break. We'll be back after these messages.
A collision with your vehicle can be stressful on its own. You don't need more stress dealing with the Auto Body Shop. Mowen Auto Body and owners Chuck and Brandy Mowen can help take the stress out of the process. Chuck brings over 24 years in the auto body business and is iCar certified. Mowen Auto Body, 149 Main Street, Mount Sterling, Illinois. Call 217-773-2127. Mowen Auto Body, the quality of yesterday with the knowledge of today, the right choice in collision repair.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
At Quincy Audiology, we understand that hearing loss can make it challenging to connect with loved ones and fully engage with life. Our goal is to provide compassionate care and comprehensive solutions to help you regain the joy of sound. Our doctors of audiology are committed to providing personalized care tailored to your unique needs. We offer the communities of West Central Illinois the services and state-of-the-art solutions to help you reconnect with the world around you. Visit our website, quincyaudiology.com.
Lisa Hapke and Bauer and Associate Realtors have been real estate brokers in Mount Sterling since 2017. They are committed to helping their clients buy with confidence and sell with success. Lisa would like to invite you to contact her for buyer consultations, broker services, homes, commercial properties, farmland, and more. Lisa Hapke and Bauer and Associate Realtors, 107 North Capitol Avenue, Mount Sterling.
Folks, we're back with you here in Brown County. Triopia switched pitchers. They brought in number 25, Austin Thurman, to the game. Miller looks like he went out to left field. We're still trying to find out who came out of the game for Triopia, but we'll get it. Michael Cassing is at the dish for the Hornets. Got runners at first and second. Nobody out. Infield fly rule is in effect. Thurman comes set, delivers to Mikey. Bounced it in there for ball 1. Again, folks, don't be scared to give me a shout. I know a lot of you have my number. If something's not right, we'll get it fixed as soon as we can. Make it right. Next pitch to Mikey. High and inside. Doesn't like it. Ball 2. Mikey in the driver's seat here, trying to score some more runs for the Hornets. Brown County's up 5-0, bottom of the 4th inning. Thurman comes set, pitches. There's a good pitch. Popped up by Cassing down the left field, over by the fence and out of play. That was a close one. He gets another chance. We'll take it. Always like a second chance anytime you can get one.
He came in for Will Burton.
Came in for Burton, huh? So Burton's out of the game.
Miller goes to left, and Burton was in left, and Thurman is going to bat in his spot.
The pitch to Cassing. Inside. Make it 3-1. 3-1. Sorry, not 3-2-1. 3-1.
When all else fails, go to Game Changer.
Yep, there you go. Trick I just learned. So Thursday after you leave me alone, I'm going to have to make sure I get on Game Changer and know what's going on. The next pitch to Mikey reaches down and gets it, hits it foul down the left field side over in the visitors' bullpen. That'll make it a full count.
So Miller leaves. He had 4 strikeouts in the ball game, but he allowed 5 runs.
Yeah, he did throw a lot of strikes though. Next one to Mikey upstairs, ball 4. That'll load the bases.
And I'm not sure. There was some discussion between Ryan Miller, who's keeping their game changer, and the Parrish, the coach, about. And I would say they were talking what the pitch count was.
Oh, I gotcha.
And probably keeping him under.
Okay. Yeah. There's a chance they probably have another conference game this week, so I could understand that. That's going to bring in Jackson Hendricks. Jackson has struck out, and I can't see what you got over there. What he done his last at bat.
Last at bat, base on balls and scored.
Okay. 0 for 1 with a run. First pitch to Jackson, up high. Bases loaded. Jackson with a good stick. He could poke one out there.
Yeah, he's due today.
Runs.
So he's really 0 for 1, or no, Michael's 0 for 1 for the day. But Jackson's 0 for 1
Next
also.
pitch. Line drive out into left field, right at the left fielder. Runner comes back, tags up, scores.
So we are calling that one a sacrifice. And an RBI for him.
Good heads-up play by Dieterle right there. That's where that playing all those games comes in handy. That's a heads-up play.
That'll make it 6-0 Brown County.
6-0 Brown County. That'll be first and second with 1 out now. That's going to bring in Jack Sefton to the plate.
No. That's one of those we had a perfect view of.
Oh, yeah. He went back and stomped on it and took off. Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes it's like in sales. You got to ask for the sale. Well, sometimes you just need to check it.
Yeah. There's one popped up on the right side. It's going to get back out of play for a strike. Strike 1 to Jack Sefton. Thurman gets the ball back. Ball's in play. He comes set and delivers. Ball high. Next pitch to Sefton from Thurman. Low and outside. 2-1 count. Bottom of the 4th inning, 6-0 Hornets. First and second, 1 out. Sefton at the plate. The pitch. Outside for a ball. 3-1 in the driver's seat. He should be looking for one to groove right here. Thurman comes set. And the pitch, there it is. That ball is popped up and back out of play. I seen it go up, but I lost it for a split second. We got a full count.
Oh, Sean, we had that little bitty sprinkle there. Pretty steady just for a second. I mean, not real steady, but consistent. I'll call it consistent, and then it went away.
Yeah, it was a consistent pain in the butt. That's for sure.
Talked to a couple of farmers today at a funeral, and they're saying enough. We need some dry time.
Yeah.
They're starting to get a little nervous because it's the middle of, starting to be toward the middle of April.
Yeah. Yeah, I would. I don't envy the farmers. I appreciate what they do, but I do not want to be one. I don't have the nerves for that. Next pitch to Sefton, swing and a miss, strike 3.
That's 2 strikeouts for him in this ball game. He's got 1 base hit and scored. Up as Meyer Maxwell, you talk about a hot bat today. He's got a base hit, scored, base hit, an RBI, and then he was out on a fielder's choice, 6-4.
First pitch to him is in the dirt, ball 1. So out at second base, it looks like we got Wyatt Cassing. Over at first, we got a runner. That's Raniel Sanchez over there at first base.
And he's got good wheels.
Yes, he does. Next pitch to Meyer, fouled off. in the dirt, came back up and hit him. That is a foul. The ball boy for Triopia, good job getting out here hustling.
Well, I tell you what I saw yesterday. I saw Mr. Sanchez out here to the junior high park. I don't know what he was working on with baseball yesterday, but he was out working on his skills.
Yeah, great kid. Great kid. Coached him in football, hard worker.
Coachable, really coachable.
Absolutely coachable. Really good kid. Next pitch to Maxwell is high in the zone. He rips it down the third base line, but it's foul.
That's one of those, he saw it coming to the plate and just couldn't hold up on it.
Yep.
It looked like the ball was about 12 inches wide.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he tattooed that one. Thurman comes set, delivers. Curveball down. Fielded by the shortstop. He'll step on the bag for the third out.
6 unassisted, but not before Brown County gets 1 run in that inning to make it a 6-0 ball game. And they got that on, let me check here, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. As we head to the top of the 5th, it's Brown County 6, Triopia nothing.
Call Lisa at 217-740-6852.
A Rustic Garden offers rustic iron accents for your home and gardens. Looking for wrought iron fencing or a metal gate to surround your home or business? This can be a challenging project, so let a Rustic Garden help you plan it. We are a family-owned business located in Central Illinois specializing in unique and hard-to-find rustic decor. Email us today at info@arusticgarden.com or call 217-773-3766. Check out our designs at arusticgarden.com.
At All About Dance and More LLC in Mount Sterling, we bring passion, confidence, and creativity to the dance floor every single day. From recreational classes perfect for beginners to competitive teams ready to take the stage, we offer something for every age and skill level. Our instructors bring professional training and educational expertise. Plus, AADM is all about fun, an upbeat, positive environment where kids can make friends, build confidence, and truly love to dance and tumble.
Choose Tori Benjamin with Country Financial in Mount Sterling, where she makes insurance easy. Whether you're shopping for home, car, or more, she takes the time to understand your specific insurance needs and explain what options work best for you. Call Tori at 217-773-3591 to get a quote or book an appointment today. Stop by Tori's office at 109 West North Street, Mount Sterling. Auto and home insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
Welcome back to Brown County here. Brown County is up 6-0 on Triopia. We're in the top of the 5th inning. The top 3 for the inning brought to you by the Grady Agency are Vega, Rogie, and, Thurman. Thurman came in for Burton. First pitch to Vega. I missed it, but it's at the screen, so I'm going to say it's a ball. It is a ball.
And so for folks that didn't make the trivia thing Saturday night, we are doing trivia number 2 next year.
Oh, good. Next pitch to Vega is fouled out of play. 1-1. Connor Flynn still on the mound for the Hornets. Been doing a great job. He winds up, delivers. Strike 2. 1-2 to Vega. Vega is the right fielder for the Trojans. Next pitch. I like those.
Yeah, that's just out of the zone there.
It's just out of the zone. You're keeping it down where he can't hurt you, but you're going to make it close enough. You want him to bite. He just didn't bite on that one. That'll bring it to 2-2. And the next pitch to Vega. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Good job pitching by Connor Flynn right there for a first out.
Strikeout number 8.
That'll bring in Charlie Rogie, who's the third baseman for the Trojans.
One thing about Charlie's dad passed away during that COVID time.
Oh.
And so, this young man has worked through a lot of things. Got a bunt.
Connor plays it clean, but overthrows it at White, casting at first base. Rogie rounds it, heads to second. He's in there standing up safe.
Yeah, Error on the pitcher on that.
So we're going to have an E1. Be a 2-base error there on Connor. So we've got a runner at second, 1 out. That's going to bring in number 25, Thurman. Thurman came in for Burton last half inning and is pitching. Thurman wears number 25, bats right, gets his signal from his third base coach, Jody Parrish. Connor comes set, he delivers. Foul tip into the glove, I think. Either way, it's a strike. Strike 1. Flynn comes set, delivers. He's going to lay down a bunt as well. We're going to make Connor do it again. He fields it clean, throws to first for the out, no problem. Acts like he's done it 1,000 times. Messed up once, that one he got it right on the money. Good job, Connor, staying calm.
And that's going down as a sacrifice because the runner did move over to third with less than 2 outs when it was done.
Correct, and that's going to bring in Riker Howe with 2 outs. He's at he's at the plate now with a runner at third base.
He grounded out to the shortstop Dieterle back in the 3rd inning.
First pitch to him is a bit high.
Triopia just now, this will complete 2 times through the batting order for them.
Okay. Next pitch is low.
Putting that in perspective, Brown County is 3 away from finishing 3 rounds.
Yeah. This is a kid you got to get right here, your number 9 hitter. You got a runner at third. You don't want to bring up the top of the lineup. Let's just get this kid and let's go hit. Strike 1, there it is. 2-1. Hal plays second base for the Trojans today. Next pitch to him, strike 2 swinging. Good pitch, Connor, that'll make it 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. As Mike Shannon would say, deuce is wild. Rest in peace, Mike. Next pitch to him is a check swing. He went. Strike 3, that'll end the inning.
Number 9, so no runs on no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base. As we head to the bottom half of the 5th, Brown County leads 6-0.
Burnett's Plumbing Company. It's good to know someone you trust when your home is giving you a headache. Burnett's Plumbing has been helping customers solve household plumbing problems in Brown County for over a decade. Their mission is to provide Brown County and the surrounding areas with quality, timely, and professional plumbing service. Give Burnett's Plumbing a call at 217-773-3008, where they believe a flush is better than a full house.
If you have freight that requires transportation, then look to B&N Trucking. We're celebrating 25 years of helping our customers with tailored transportation solutions. Whether it's a one-time shipment or an ongoing partnership, B&N is dedicated to delivering exceptional service and building lasting relationships. In addition to celebrating 25 years in business, we are also proud sponsors of our local athletes and sports programs. Contact us today. Visit bntrucking.net and let us be the partner for your freight transportation needs.
For 10 years, I was a correctional officer.
Yeah. Bless it.
Welcome back to Brown County. Hornets are going to bat here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Brown County is up 6-0 over Triopia. Connor Flynn's going to be leading off. Your top 3 for the inning will be Flynn, Boylan, and Boylan. That is brought to you by the Grady Agency. First one to Connor, fouled off to the left side, strike 1. What were you saying, Steve?
Was Quincy Medical Group on there?
It was, yes.
Yeah, that one's 10 seconds of silence. So it's just a banner ad.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Okay, thank you. Next pitch to Connor looks like it might be a little bit low.
And then the other thing is Brown County Sheriff's Department and Culbertson are both minute ads. So.
Okay. I'll never remember that today, but I will eventually. Next pitch to Connor Flynn. Ball 2 in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike.
I only know that because I put the commercials in.
Yeah, well, and I don't know, what is this now? Is this 7 years or so for you?
Since 2018.
Okay, 8 years. Okay.
Yeah, 8 years as of March the 13th.
Okay. Well, so you know a lot of the ins and outs, a lot of the commercials, and probably you do most of them, so there's a pitch.
Not as many as we used to do. AI has made that a little simpler.
Okay. 3-1 pitch to Connor Flynn on its way. That's a strike. That's a good pitch to hack at right there. He fouls it off right straight down in the dirt. Makes it a full count.
The fact on the March 13th, Sandy Prather and I, audio broadcast, we went to Calhoun, and we were both wearing winter coats and gloves when we did that first broadcast.
Oh, my. Calhoun. Boy, I tell you what, that's
the hellhole for internet coverage.
There, yes. Absolutely awful. Full count pitch to Connor Flynn on its way. Strike 3.
Oh, wow.
Rung him up. That'll be 1 out. That's going to bring in Matt Boylan. Matt Boylan, what's he done on the day, Steve?
So far, hit the ball to the right fielder, solid, caught, and then a base hit with an RBI his second time up.
Good way to start for Matt. I like it. Hit the ball hard twice now that I remember. And he's hit by the pitch. Nothing like wearing one right in the ribs first game back.
Yeah, if his leg's not hurting, his arm might be now. He'll take his mind off of that.
Yeah. Now we'll just see how that knee's doing, how hard he's gonna run on it. Thomas is up to bat. His cousin Thomas Boylan. We'll see if Thomas can get him moving around the bases.
And people, the great year Brown County had in football, second in the state, with Boylan missing, and that's a huge cog to be missing at the linebacker position.
Oh, that kid, he's irreplaceable. It was really tough. That first pitch to Colin is fouled down the left field line, and it's out of play. I thought that was going to stay in there for a second.
Thomas, you called him a name. I normally mix him and Matthew up, but you got his brother in there. You called him Colin.
Did I call him Colin?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
He just smiles when I do stuff like that in person.
I don't know. There's a ball hit hard down past the first baseman for a base hit. That'll move Matt down to second. They throw the ball into third.
That's he's 2 for 3 on the day.
Right fielder's getting an earful because he didn't hit his cutoff. Understandable.
That's what we call those mental errors that get made to cause runs to happen.
Yep.
But Matt's dexterity's pretty good. He skipped that rope.
Yep, he did. He skipped it, took off. Now we got runners at first and second with our leadoff hitter on, Colin Dieterle.
Dieterle for today, base on balls. Got thrown out stealing. You can take that completely off of there, Sean. I'll throw it over here. And double and an RBI, got stranded, and a base hit and scored.
Looks at his first one low. Next one to Dieterle. It's ball high.
So that makes him 3 for 3 on the day.
Two-0 count. First and second, 1 out. Bottom of the 5th inning. Thurman comes set. The pitch. Another ball high. 3-0. Not getting any better in the on-deck circle. So, pick your poison. Wyatt's been hitting the ball good, too. The pitch, he's taken all the way, strike 1. He didn't want to go anywhere. He wanted to see that strike because he wants another pitch. He's a hitter. He doesn't go up
he didn't want to walk.
No, he don't go up there looking for walks. He wants to pound the ball. Thurman comes set, delivers. Pitcher's pitch right there. 3-2. Good 2-strike hitter.
Yeah, we got one of our avid fans out there, Margot Rice, watching from the nursing home.
Oh, hello, Margot.
She watches about every game that we do.
Good. I miss seeing Margot. Next pitch to Dieterle. That one's not close. That's going to load the bases up for Wyatt Cassing.
She was my favorite Huck's employee, or Casey's employee. Boy, that's taking it back.
I used to go to Huck's a lot over in Jacksonville.
But timeout here as they're going to talk to the pitcher. We'll be back after these messages.
It was great. I just wanted something different. I think it was just time for a change. When I chose to go to CDL school, it's like you think you can drive, but when I come to DOT, like they take the time to take you out there with a driver and they just guide you. For me, that's what I needed to do and what I wanted to do. When my life needed a reset, I took the wheel.
Heather's Tumble and Tap is a proud supporter of the Brown County Hornets. As a local business for the last 30 years, we love to be a part of the Brown County family. At Heather's Tumble and Tap, we foster the love of dance and sweet friendships that will last a lifetime. We teach tap, tumbling, and jazz palms in a non-competitive atmosphere. We are now accepting registrations for our fall season. Come dance with us.
After the timeout to talk to the pitcher, Hornets have the bases loaded with Wyatt Cassing in the plate, 1 out. Thurman comes set and delivers. That ball is hit high in the air, shallow left field. Shortstop goes out, makes a great catch on the move.
Wow.
Great catch on the run with that wind blowing the ball and coming off a left-handed bat, and it was tailing away. That was a great catch right there.
Yeah, the wind was totally taking that away from him.
Yes.
Because it's straight from the south.
Well, and that's the Fricky kid we were talking about. He's a great athlete all around.
Comes from a great athletic family.
Yep. That's going to bring in Michael Cassing with 2 outs, bases loaded. See what Mikey can do here, see if we can put some more on the board for the Hornets. The pitch, curveball, strike.
History there. Jason Fricky is his dad.
Okay.
Arnsville Bank. But his grandpa is Roger Fricky, one of the best shooters in Triopia history. Played on the, I believe, his 1970 team that beat Jacksonville in the regional.
Oh, okay, okay. There's a foul ball straight up back behind the plate, and it's going to get out of play. It's going to be strike 2 on Michael Cassing. He's going to have to choke up a little bit on that bat, shorten up his swing. Hang in there and find one he can drive, keep this inning alive. Looks like that visit paid off for Thurman. He comes set again. 0-2 pitch. Curveball, strike 3 to Mike Cassing. That's going to end this half of the inning.
All right, Brown County got no runs in that inning, Sean, which we left 3 on base. Didn't have any errors, and Brown County had 1 hit is all. Is that correct? Yeah. 1 hit. So 0-1-0-3. With that, we head to the top of the 6th inning. Brown County leads 6-0.
The Brown County Animal Rescue is a foster-based rescue in Mount Sterling, Illinois. We have multiple families in the community who step forward and take care of our animals for us until we can find the permanent home that's perfect for them. We have multiple community programs, including a trap, neuter, release program, low-cost spay and neuter transport, foster and adoption programs, as well as our blessing box. Brown County Animal Rescue is here to support our community and improve animal welfare.
Learn more at bcanimalrescue.com.
The Brown County State Bank is proud to support all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 217-773-3327. Brown County State Bank member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The Grady Agency has officially merged with Yingling and Newson Agency. While the name will officially change to the Grady Agency for both agencies, you will see the familiar faces of Mike Yingling and Dusty Gustafson, along with Lance Grady, Eric Grady, and Jacob Giesler. The Grady Agency will honor the legacy and reputation every day that has been built over the last 30-plus years. The Grady Agency, 111 West Washington, Mount Sterling, 217-773-5556.
Brown County Accounting and Tax would love to share our over 30 years experience with you, whether in bookkeeping, payroll, or taxes. 217-770-8082. Call now for a complimentary review of your taxes. Brown County Accounting and Tax, serving Mount Sterling and Macomb, saving people money for over 30 years. Go Hornets!
Back with you here at Brown County. Leading off the inning for Triopia is their leadoff hitter, Parker Kinstall.
So far today, Sean, he's at a base on balls, and let's see, got picked off going to second base, and then basically was out trying to take third, 8-6-5.
Okay.
And he walked on that one. So he's yet to put the bat on the ball to get on base.
He starts off here with an 0-2. First one he watched, second one he fouled out of play. The third pitch from Flynn. Low. Ball one. Grady Agency top three for this inning. Kinstall, Fricky, and Parrish. Next pitch from Flynn. In play.
My.
What a play by the first baseman, Wyatt Cassing. Kinstall hits the ball down the line. It was dropping, and I bet Wyatt snagged that off the dirt by a half an inch. Great play.
I was looking. Did Matt was signal that was an out?
Yes. Yes, that was a catch.
Okay.
That's going to bring in Grant Fricky, their shortstop, number 2 hitter. Flynn's first pitch to him, curveball, hits him in the shoulder. He happily wears that slow curveball and jogs down to first base.
Must have been looking for it. He was leaning in on the plate on that one.
He did. It didn't even look like his hands were back. That's going to bring in Parrish, their number 3 hitter. He's also their catcher.
Which brings in the controversy. Did he try to get out of the way of that pitch? I always kind of look at that because I've seen some umpires call that.
I've seen it. I never have, but I've seen it. First pitch to Parrish is low. Fricky with a big lead over there. I'm going to look for Coach Hoots to notice that, and he's probably going to relay a message to his catcher, who's then going to give the signal to Connor that he wants him to throw over. We'll see right here. He comes set. He pitches. Strike one.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Michael snapped through down to first too.
I could see that too. Hootie does have that play in the playbook, and he probably gives his his catchers the green light. There's another one. Flynn throws away on an attempted pickoff. So that'll be the second error on Flynn today, thrown over to first base. Runner down to second. That's Fricky. He's got speed. We all know that. Parrish at the plate. 1-1 count. Connor will need to see what he can do here to keep one on the infield.
Parrish got the base hit, got picked off of first, and struck out.
Foul back out of play on that one. That's going to be 1-2 on Parrish. See if we can keep the big goose egg up there for Triopia. Flynn looking in, checks the runner at second, gets set, and delivers. Strike 3.
You know, one of the hardest pitches for even major leaguers to lay off is the high fastball, and it's usually out of the strike zone.
Yep, usually is.
We get on little leaguers about that, but major leaguers can't lay off of it either.
Yep. That's going to bring in Sam Miller. He started out the day pitching. He's since moved to left field. First pitch to him is high and inside for ball 1. That's going to be 2 outs now. Runner at second. That's Fricky. Again, he's got wheels.
Yeah, that's 10 strikeouts for Flynn on the day.
Wow, what a day.
2 walks, 10 strikeouts.
Next pitch, a little inside. Matt didn't like it. We're going to go 2-0. I'd like to say that Flynn's pitch count is probably relatively low, too, even though we're in the 6th inning.
Well, I'll check
Next
that.
pitch is fouled up and back. I believe it's behind us. It ain't going to hit us, is it? That'll make it 2-1. Flynn wears number 11.
Flynn up to 86 pitches, Sean.
86, yeah. Well, he's
87 now, excuse me.
Okay, he's got plenty left to try and throw a complete game here if Hootie wants to, if he can get this out. 2-1 pitch. Strike two. Took a little off that one. Kind of floated in there. I like it. Whatever that is, we've seen it more than once today, and I like that pitch. 2-2 pitch is going to be on its way very shortly. There it is. Foul ball, straight back. I'm going to go 2-2 again here to Sam Miller.
I hadn't looked over to see what the girls was, but I think that game is a final over there. Triopia beat Brown County 12-2.
Okay.
And that, from what I understand, they've got a wonderful pitcher.
Pitch to Miller. That's hit up the middle to Dieterle. Should be an easy play. Scoops it, throws to first for the third out.
No runs on no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base as we head to the bottom half of the 6th. Brown County leads 6-0.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
For over 100 years, the people and businesses in Brown County have counted on Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling to assist them with their banking needs. As the only locally owned and operated bank in Brown County, Farmers State Bank looks forward to continuing this partnership for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank is locally dedicated to all your banking needs. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling, locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Kerr Auction is your trusted source for ag equipment, attachments, construction gear, trucks, trailers, and hard-to-find parts. With live and online auctions at kerrauction.com, you can bid from anywhere, field, job site, or front porch. From big equipment to small parts. If you need it, Kerr Auction has it. Don't miss your next deal. Check out kerrauction.com today. Kerr Auction, built for the working world.
This is the year. Yep, right now. I'm Casey French with Cascom. Don't renew those slow, wait forever text to arrive contracts for your internet. We have the most reliable high-speed internet on the market with packages starting at just $49.95. Yep, $49.95. And you can save even more when you bundle with your TV and phone. See, it's that easy and that fast. 1-800-252-1799. And if you are already one of our cool Cascom customers, we have special discounts on upgrades just because we like you. Cascom.
Sorry to cut that Cascom commercial short. We are back here at Brown County. First pitch to Jackson Hendricks is outside.
Talk to our good friend Paul Miller there, his grandson Sam Miller.
Okay. Next pitch to Hendricks. Ground ball up the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit. Good piece of hitting there. Again, I'll tell you what, he's played a lot. I like him. He on the ball.
Again, coachable kid,
yep.
Steady. Base hit for him actually makes him, trying to read my own writing here. He had a strikeout, he's got a sacrifice, base on balls. Guess what? He's 1 for 2 on the day.
Good. That's going to bring in Jack Sefton.
Strikeout, base hit and scored, strikeout.
Ground ball down the third base line. That is fair. Hendricks is going to have to hold up, rounding second base as the left fielder got over there quick and got the ball back in. So that's a good way to start an inning. First and second, nobody out. It's going to bring Meyer Maxwell to the plate.
He's hit the ball every single time. Base hit, scored, base hit, and an RBI. Got doubled off. on a double play or a force out on it, and a grounder to the shortstop unassisted.
First pitch to him is up high for ball 1. Again, first and second with less than 2 outs in baseball. That is an infield fly rule in effect. Thurman comes set and delivers.
Oh.
That ball's upstairs. He knew, he remembered. He remembered. Meyer liked that high one that Miller threw to him the last time. That's going to even the count at 1-1. Thurman in set and delivers. Ball high. Didn't fool him on that one. I think that was a curveball that got away because you could see that spin on it. It just stayed up and kept climbing.
He didn't get the snap through on that he needed to.
Not at all. Didn't even look like it had a whole lot of rotation on it. You can tell that slipped. Next pitch. Now that one didn't slip, but that one was way high. That's a fastball way high. 3-1 to Maxwell. Got a smile on his face like, man, why are you headhunting me? I don't think he is, Meyer, but I don't like them ones throwing at my head either. Thurman comes set and delivers. Another ball high.
One of the things I like to do, Sean, is watch pitching habits, pitchers, and right now he's just not getting his forward stride, getting that full stride so that arm comes through and finishes. He's short striding, and when you short stride, that release point gets higher, which means the pitch is going to go higher.
Yep. I don't know a whole lot about pitching, but when it comes to those simple mechanics, you are 100% correct. That's going to bring in Connor Flynn. The first one to Connor. Strike right down the middle.
The coach is saying, just like that one.
Yep.
Trying to get him encouraged.
Yep. Bases loaded here. Nobody out. Next pitch to Connor. He swings, and he's going to foul it off to the left
That
side.
may hit a
out of
car.
play. No, I think it's way short.
Is it? Okay.
Yep. Took a bounce, hit the fence. Everybody's safe. 0-2. Now we got to shorten up, protect the plate. Be honest with you, would it be nice to score? Yes, but we really don't care. Connor's been pitching so well. Let's just keep the pitching going. Curveball. Woo! Woke up his teammate Jackson Hendricks down there. That's why, folks, that's why you stand in foul territory. Ball hits you, you won't be out. But you still don't want it to hit you because it's going to hurt.
That happened last week because we just talked about this on the air too.
Next pitch to Flynn is high.
He
goes up and gets it, hits it to left field. Ball is down and it's fair. That's going to score Hendricks. They're going to hold up. Who is that down there at third base? Did they bring in a pinch runner? No, that's Sefton.
That's Sefton.
You would never run for Sefton. He's got some wheels.
So an RBI single for
Connor Flynn. Yeah.
Again, going to that left field side.
Yeah, I like it. Ball was tailing. It looked like it was going to land foul, but it just landed fair. Hootie brings in a courtesy runner. Number 10, Liam Flessner's at first base for Flynn.
Okay, Boylan popped up to right. RBI single stranded and hit by pitch stranded at third.
He sees his first one high. See what Matt can do here. Bases loaded. Nobody out. 1-0 count. 2-0 count. In the dirt on that one. Really nice day out here.
Oh, beautiful.
Thurman comes set and he pitches. Low. 3-0. In the driver's seat, I'm going to say his first game back, I'm going to say Hootie's probably telling him, you know what, just watch one here. Watch a strike. But he's going to watch it go way high for ball 4, and that's going to walk in a run. That's still an RBI for Matty B.
Yes, it is.
Jack Sefton's going to step on the plate and score, and that's going to bring in Thomas Boylan, not Colin. Colin was in the game earlier, but they made him leave because he's about 25 now. Just kidding, folks. I called Thomas his brother Colin. We're going to go to commercial like it looks like Triopia is going to change pitchers. We'll be back.
100-252-1799. Fast.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that, it looks awesome, and then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
Larry Dunn Accounting is changing its name to Pabin Tax and Accounting. New name, same great service you've come to expect over the last 45 years. Lance Pabin and his staff work with businesses, individuals, and farmers, offering tax preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultations. Pabin Tax and Accounting, same great service, same great staff, same location, 443 East Main Street, Mount Sterling. Put their experience to work for you today. Call 217-773-3400. That's 217-773-3400.
I'm Toby Stay with Land Guys, and for more than 17 years, I've been helping rural land buyers and sellers make the most of their land investments in Brown County and throughout this region. Whether you're selling family land or looking for the perfect hunting ground, I know what it takes to get the job done and get it done right. If you're ready to buy or sell, call or text me at 217-257-6096, and let's make your land goals happen.
I'm Toby Stay, and we are Land Guys.
Los Rancheros Restaurant in Mount Sterling is your destination for authentic Mexican food. Open Monday through Thursday 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sunday 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Come and enjoy their daily specials on food and drink. Enjoy eating in, eating on the patio, or picking up and enjoying at home. You will love Los Rancheros Authentic Mexican Restaurant.
Back here with you in Brown County. We'll come back to that commercial on our next break.
Made me hungry.
Yeah. Brown County's up 8-0 with Thomas Boylan up to bat. He looks at strike one from the new pitcher, number 15, Colin Ballinger.
And guess what? He's got a base hit, a ground out, and a base hit, and an RBI today. And
he pops one up in foul territory on the left side and on top of Triopia's dugout for strike two.
And usually as announcers right now, we'd like to see him put one in the gap and see Flessner score from second base and send us home.
Yeah, that would be real handy.
Postgame today is brought to you by Mount Sterling Foods, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling. I love their deli. Love checking out their daily deli specials. You can do that on Facebook, and then we'll have the player of the ball game brought to you by Casting Lumber Company, Hamilton family-owned lumber and Do It Best hardware store. That one's going to be foul again, almost in the same spot.
Yep, right on top of Triopia's dugout. Brown County does have the bases loaded, nobody out. Infield fly rule in effect. Infielders are playing in. They want to play at the plate. They want the force out. They don't want to be done yet. Next pitch, ground ball right back to the pitcher. He comes home, out at home, in the dirt to first, but Thomas beat that out anyway. I think I called him Colin again a minute ago. Good wheels by Thomas down there.
He gets on with the fielder's choice with the runner at home. 1-2 on that. Not one of those plays you see very often.
No. Took the perfect hop right back to the pitcher, and that's going to bring up our leadoff hitter, Colin Dieterle. Colin looks at the first one in the dirt.
Well, base hit, double, base hit, base on balls. How about we add home run to that?
Yeah,
and it'd be a granny and be our take it to the bank home run of the ball game, brought to you by Farmer State Bank and Trust Company. 129 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. If we don't have a take it to the bank home run, I would say that a couple of take it to the bank plays we've had today that we could re-highlight, talk about.
Sure. Right there's that swing. He wanted to pound that one. A little off speed, a little out front. That's going to be strike two.
One of those plays for me would that be that 7-6-5 out of the runner trying to take third base. Perfect relays, perfect throws.
Oh, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. I love a good relay. Next pitch to Dieterle is up high. Curveball up high, makes it 2-2.
Michael Cassing could get it for his throw to third. You don't get any better than that. You can take those throws to the bank. And then Wyatt Cassing with that low catch at first base to keep the ball from going down the line. Several today.
Yep. Another curveball up high for Dieterle. That's going to ring the count full. 1 out. He's going to be sitting on one here. He's dead green. Here we go. Right there it is. He doesn't agree. That's okay. Whatever the umpire says, that is final.
Well, and I go back. That was close enough to the strike zone.
Sure.
That
Yep.
you got to be, with 2 strikes, got to be protecting the plate at that point.
Yep, you do. You do. Well, with 2 outs and the bases loaded, that's going to bring up Wyatt Cassing.
2 strikeouts for him, a base on balls, and popped up to the shortstop.
Pitcher steps off, fakes a throw to first, comes back, comes set, delivers. Ball 1.
So he's 0 for today. He needs to put the bat on the ball.
That left center gap looks really good. Next pitch to Wyatt. It's popped straight up. It's going to end up in foul territory, but there could be a play. Parrish over there secures the catch for the 3rd out.
All right, Brown County gets 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left on base. As we head to the top of the 7th, Brown County leads 8-0.
Quincy Road, Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-7800 for carryout, or to have them cater your next party.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. For the past 50 years, our family has committed to providing the finest facilities and compassionate services to our community. We pledge to continue to assist the families we serve as though they were our own. We also want to wish the best of luck to all those competing on the playing field or striving for excellence in the classroom. You all make Hornet Nation so very proud. And remember, go Hornets!
Hello, Earl Flack for your locally owned McKay Knapp Auto Parts store. Spring savings, that's right, March 1st through April 30th, get 10% off all select lawn and garden and marine batteries. Stop in your local McKay Auto Parts store and get a good Napa battery. It's not been sitting on a shelf, it's not been in some warehouse all winter. We order our batteries every week, a pallet of them, which means 22 pallets. Get the good stuff with Napa know-how, and also save up to $11 a pair on Rain-X truck and SUV wiper blades. See your way clear. Thank you for your business.
At Eagle Valley Bank, we're not just your bankers, we're your neighbors. We know we have a role as a pillar of the community supporting and building the areas we live in and serve. The person approving your loan might be coaching your child's Little League team or serving alongside you on a community board. We want to see our communities succeed because ultimately that means success and growth for all of us. We've been part of our central Illinois communities since 1893 as the Farmers National Bank of Griggsville and Bluffs, making local decisions based on relationships, not just numbers. Eagle Valley Bank with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, Pittsfield, Bluffs, or Meridosha.
Henry Automotive has moved just across from the Dot Foods offices and warehouse. They offer the same ASE certified service that they have offered for years. Now in a new, modern, updated shop with 11 service bays to help make your repair more efficient. Henry Automotive, conveniently located right here in Mount Sterling. Give Doug or Darren a call at 217-773-9066 for an appointment to service or repair your vehicle.
Paid them.
Back with you here in Brown County. Connor Flynn is done for the day. Hootie's going to bring in Wyatt Cassing to hopefully close this game out. The first pitch by him is in the dirt for ball 1 to Jacob Cook. Second pitch right down the middle for a strike.
And total difference here. Right-hander with breaking stuff that's going to break away from the right-hander. And now you've got breaking balls coming at you.
Yep. He hammers one right to the second baseman off one hop. Maxwell scoops it up, no problem, over to Flynn at first for the out.
Yeah, that's the first time that Cook had put the bat on the ball there, Sean, as he had struck out twice before.
Okay.
Vega comes up. he has yet to swing the bat solidly. He's a base on balls and a strikeout, and that's it.
Okay. Well, we'll see what he can do here against Mr. Wyatt Cassing. Cassing to Cassing, first pitch. Swing on the ground, back to the pitcher. Wyatt off the mound to get it, secures it, throws to first for the second out. Great play there, very mobile pitcher, athletic kid. Pitcher to catcher, Cousins here. That's going to bring in Rogie, Charlie Rogie, their third baseman. First pitch to him is a strike right on the outside corner. Beautiful pitch. Next pitch from Cassing is fouled off, back out of play, on the ground. Looks like it caught his foot. 0-2. Wyatt winds and pitches. Just a bit outside, as they would say on the movie Major League. A little curveball that floated and stayed out, and Mikey's 6'4" frame couldn't reach across there and grab that. That's okay. We got a 1-2 count on Charlie Rogie. Let's try to end the game right here, boys.
Strikeout, and he got on with an error.
There it is, strike three looking.
All right. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left as we head into the
That's it.
Mount Sterling Foods post game. Brought to you by Mount Sterling Foods, 200
Pittsfield Road.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mount Sterling Foods, 200 Pittsfield Road, offers a selection, variety, and pricing found in larger markets. Check out their weekly grocery specials in the DM each week. Mount Sterling Foods, call 217-773-2213.
All right, with that, no runs for Triopia on 2 hits, 3 errors by Brown County today, 2 of those on pickoff moves, and then 4 men left on base. So basically a 2-hitter for the combo of Flynn and Wyatt Cassing. For Brown County, 8 runs on 13 hits, no errors, and 12 men left on base. So if there's one thing we got to take out of this is we've got to do better with men on base, because it's no outs in first and second or second and third a couple of times there, Sean.
Yeah, I mean, you say let's do better with guys that we get on base, but then again, you know, we talked about before the game, let's get guys on base, and they did that. They scored 8, had 12 left. Obviously, you don't want to leave 12, but putting up 8 is still pretty good. So both ends of it, you know, is good. Let's just get better.
Yeah, and I'm trying to look here on the Brown County side. I know defensively, Connor Flynn on the mound with 10 strikeouts and just 2 walks, and only allowed 2 hits in the ball game.
Absolutely.
So threw a 2-hitter. So defensively, he's got to be on there. And I really want to say the defense overall, other than those couple of errors and a couple of those, like I say, were pickoffs.
Yep.
And defensively, we played a good ball game, as we talked about our Farmer State Bank and Trust Company. Take it to the bank play. That relay is as good as you get on that. The man hitting the man, hitting the man, hitting the man.
Absolutely, and that's the way to start the game too, because that was early. And when you show your coach early on that you're focused and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, usually that means you're in for a good day, and today we definitely were.
Absolutely. I'm trying to look who I'm putting down for the offensive player of the game. Who do you think?
I tell you what, I mean, I like Meyer. I like Jackson. I don't know, Steve. There's a few different ways you could go. The guys were hitting the ball hard today.
And Dieterle went basically 3 for 4 today.
Yeah.
And that's a great game for him. So I'm gonna put him out there. Thomas Boylan did some timely hitting. Matt Boylan, for his first game back, good job. But I think I'm going to give it to Colin Boylan, going 3 for 4.
Colin Dieterle, yeah.
Colin Dieterle,
yeah,
excuse
absolutely.
me.
And he's your leadoff hitter, and there's many different reasons he's there. But if you're playing the odds, when he's batting number 1, typically he's going to be one of your, if not the best hitter, because odds are when the rotation comes around, he's going to get more bats than anybody else. So that's the guy you want at the plate. That's the guy you want hitting, and he did that today.
On base 4 out of 5 times.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Great
so
job.
with that, we'll give that to him. Brought to you by Casting Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber, and Do It Best Hardware. And then post-game brought to you by Mount Sterling Foods. Stop in, check out the grocery specials, check out the deli specials. With that, I want to thank Sean, doing a great job. You'll get him again on Thursday. We'll get him set up, and he's going to work with me this week to get used to setting things up and tearing things down. So with that, good night and God bless. Bring your volume down.